Welcome back to the channel, everybody. One of the top questions I'm always asked is how do you get to work with so many cool clients? Well, it starts with one thing, and that's marketing. Not my favorite thing to worry with, but once you have a product or service, you've got to let people know about it. There's so many ways to go about this, so I thought I would quickly share my experiences today and boil them down to 5 top tips. Now, for this video, let's assume you have the following: a really nice portfolio, quality images are important, of course, a clean, functional, easily navigated website, and some logo design elements to wrap it all in your branding. If you aren't a designer, hire one. Those things are pretty much essential for any of this to work. That being said, if you aren't there yet, don't worry, just work on it. No one's stopping you but yourself. Okay, no time to waste, so let's get into it. The first step is to build a list. After all, you have to have someone to market to. LinkedIn is a good source for this, and its entry level is free. You can go on there and build some connections through companies and agencies. Another source of information is a paid subscription service like Agency Access. They have a curated database of companies and agencies with contact email addresses. With this step, you have to put a value on your time. The free stuff will take more time, and the service you pay for will obviously save you time. So that's your decision. All right, these next tips or steps will have to do more with forms of communication. The first one, email. With your list you've built, you can send mass emails showing your work. For better or worse, these have long been termed e-blasts in this business. It's kind of a wide net style marketing where you shouldn't expect much of an immediate return. It's more about getting your name and work out there. Now, once again, you need to have a value on your time. You can create your own list manually and use services like Constant Contact, MailChimp, etc. to conduct this step. Or you can pay the subscription to Agency Access and have access to their email system and database. I guess I should say this is not sponsored by Agency Access, but I just heard from them and there's a possibility I can get a discount code. And if you're interested, just leave me a comment in the comments below. Next up, printed mailers. Here are some examples of mailers that I've sent over the past couple of years. Once again, you're going to want to refer to your list of potential clients and mail these types of things to them. They come in all shapes and sizes, but the main thing is to be consistent. I try to get one out every couple months in order to keep the trail hot. With all these things, a lot of times it comes down to being in the right place at the right time. If an agency or company or brand has a potential upcoming campaign and they're starting to source the creative, it might just be your promo or email that gets in front of them, at the right time and puts you in the running for that job. My next tip, in-person meetings. This might be what I've found to be the most effective over the years. Again, you've got your list. Maybe you've sent out a couple of emails or mailers with the hope that there might be a little name recognition, which makes these easier. But regardless, if you can schedule an in-person meeting, do it. And I've found having a print portfolio, such as this, and have some printed leave behinds, which can be unmailed or extra mailers, and then an iPad. Those are all crucial for these types of meetings. Your time is limited with these folks, and if you can get the chance to meet with a creative team, you want them all to have the opportunity to see your work. In addition, they get the chance to put a face with a name, and they'll get a sense of your personality. I can't stress the importance of that. If a creative gets the sense that you would be fun to work with, it can make all the difference in the world. I believe that's something we touched on in an earlier video I did interviewing a creative director, which I will link right here. All right, lastly, social media. So many things have changed in the last several years when it comes to reaching out to people. There are multiple platforms now where you can have open discussions with people and form relationships. The trio of LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram are extremely powerful for this. I've landed numerous jobs from these platforms by both reaching out to people and also having them reach out to me through posts and direct messages. Once again, form your list, find the people you want to work with on these platforms, and follow them. Now, don't go full-on stalker mode, but maybe make some thoughtful comments or replies on their post and see what happens. After a while, maybe they will reply to your comments or happen to answer a question you might have posted. If they follow you back, then you can try and make a connection with a direct message. There again, don't spam their inbox, but be smart. Double check to make sure they're on your email and promo mailing list. Maybe try to fortify your connection with an in-person meeting. All these steps are building blocks to try and land work. Now, I've cut this video in an effort to keep it short, but for those of you who've made it this far and would like something a little more in-depth, just let me know in the comments below. Maybe we can cover that in the future. I have hit on 5 things here, but there are several more things you can use to build out your marketing, like source books, like workbook, Ad Edge, Found are 3 examples. Special marketing pieces you can do. I did one a couple years ago that I sent to a more refined, targeted mailing list. These can kind of help round out your portfolio and show that you can do more than just what you have in your portfolio when it comes to photography. Also, they're consultants, etc. Also, to be real, the most important thing is to deliver quality work, be enjoyable to work with, and lock down that repeat business. You want to leave such a positive impression after a job that you're the top referral by the people you've worked with, so that your name is the one that comes up when other creatives ask them who they should potentially hire for a job. At the end of the day, that is the most effective marketing tool. But to get the ball rolling and keep it rolling, it's just about getting your work out there in front of the right people at the right time. Make your own luck, you could say. All right, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up down there and give a thought to subscribing and click that bell for notifications if you want to see more of this type of content. Thank you for those who have subscribed over the last few weeks. It's hard to believe it, but we're closing in on 500 subscribers now. Drop a comment if you have some thoughts you want to share. I do read them all. You can also find me on social media at quantzphoto on Instagram and Twitter. Please stay safe out there. 2020 seems to be shaping up like a year we've never seen before. But that being said, I'm going to do my best to be here in the next one.